Even without the keepers, I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 5-star players. And it's not even opening day. Ladies and germs, Major League Baseball is back, and today we are going to be playing some Tap Sports Baseball to start off the Major League Baseball season. I am pumped that this game is back. I've been in and out with this game for 4 or 5 years, so I have some experience with it. We're going to talk a little bit about some beginner tips, where my team has started, where your team can start, some goals that I have moving forward for the rest of the year, and I'm just really pumped to get this team started, so let's get right to it. So let's check out the team right now. If you're starting fresh, you're not going to have any of these keeper players, but don't worry, you're not really missing out that much. If you do have a team carried over from Tap 21, you're going to have a little bit of an advantage to start, but as you can see, if we go down the line of the players, I kept 3 different players. I kept 1 pitcher in Max Scherzer, and then I also kept shortstop and second baseman. As you can see, I've maxed out these guys on the bronze level. They're already all the way up to level 10. It might seem like a big advantage, but honestly, it's really not that big of a deal because as you can see by their overalls, these guys are only 68, 64, and 64 overall. That's because they really limit the overall of the keeper players to start, and then gradually, at least in years past, what they've done is as the months go by, they'll slowly allow that increase in the overall. It's basically just so that you actually have to go out and get new players. So if you don't have any of these keepers, you don't have to worry about it. So one of the first packs I pulled was one of the free packs that they gave me right out at the start. And it was the Guillermo Heredia card. He's already my highest overall. He's a 5-star card, left fielder, 105 overall. I capped him out at the bronze stage. I've already have him full experience. Really pumped about that. I got the opening day Bryce Harper, so there's 2 outfielders already. And then a couple of packs that I pulled, Paul Goldschmidt. I got him using one of those number 1 draft pick packs, Edwin Diaz, Brian Reynolds. I got Steven Duggar from the login bonus. That's a huge thing this year, or at least to start the year. They're giving away players every single day that you log in. So if you log in every single day, you're going to get a better player every single day. I don't know how long that's going to last. They haven't really done that in years past, at least to my knowledge. So definitely get on that as quickly as you can because you never know whenever that's going to go away. Same thing with Santiago Espinal. Exact same thing. I just logged in and they gave him to me right away. He's 83 overall, maxed out experience. So absolutely get on that if you have not done that yet. Just log in and there you go. Oh, look at that. Men's title game predictions. How about that? I was also able to pull this Travis d'Arnaud card. I got Randy Arozarena, JT Realmuto, Devin Williams, Michael Fulmer. So as we get a little bit lower down, we're starting to look at some more 4-star guys, 3.5-star guys, what have you. But as you can already tell, even without the keepers, I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 5-star players. And it's not even opening day yet. But the team is looking pretty good. Like I said, really the only spots that are actually pretty tough right now are second base and shortstop. So I went ahead and I made my legend card, my legend character, which I wouldn't normally do. So you get to see Art Vandelay, the industry. I made him a second baseman. I actually kind of regret that because one of the free players that you get for logging in is actually second baseman. I forget which one it is, who he is. But basically, I would have gotten one for free, so I really should have made this guy a shortstop. But realistically, I'm not going to use this created player for all that long, I don't think. At least in years past, that hasn't been the case. And I don't really like to anyway. I think it's more fun to get the new guys and pull those new packs whenever I have the opportunity to do so. And in this game, it's really easy to get gold, to pull some of those packs. Sometimes even using gold will get you a reward to get those packs. So I'm pretty excited to try and get some new guys as well. The other good thing that I've noticed so far about this game is that it also carries over your experience points, which is really, really big because what can happen a lot of the time is if you're getting a whole bunch of new players at one time, it's hard to keep them up with the amount of experience you need to actually keep their overall at a good point. So I was really happy about that. I have 95,000 experience right out of the gate, which is huge. And I was able to keep my Evo tokens, so I was able to give a little bit of boost to a couple of my guys. I actually gave a couple to Scherzer, which was sort of pointless, because as you can see, he's only my 3rd starting pitcher already. Pitching is probably the one place that I've noticed in years past Tap can be a little bit stingy with right at the beginning. They don't give away a ton of good starting pitchers. So I would say that if you're getting some of those #1 first round picks, I highly recommend trying to pull them. And if you can get a pitcher, that's awesome, because they do tend to take a little bit of time to start throwing some good pitchers into the mix, some good starting pitchers into the mix. So it's definitely worth it. Oh, look at that. I got a gift. Oh, see? This is what I'm saying, man. You just got to claim these gifts. The more that you're on this app, the more gifts you are going to get. You know what? Why not? Let's just pull them right here, right now, and then we'll get into a little spiel about the store. Why not? I'm gonna start with the Murphy's Law box, just the regular one. Let's see what we get here. Okay, just experience. That's okay. That's pretty normal. Let's go to the Murphy's Law 2 box. Joey Wendell. Okay, 4-star, not bad. Probably gonna end up sending him for experience. Okay, last one. Let's see. All right, experience. So, free packs, really can't complain about it. Now, while we're playing this, guys, is a good time to remind you, if you're interested in seeing more Tap Sports Baseball, this is going to be the channel for it. I'm going to try to post really as much as I possibly can on this game. We're going to do some shorts, we're going to do some tips and tricks, and we're going to just do a little bit of like following the team around. So hopefully, if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, feel free to subscribe, and I'll bring as much as I can. So let's do our little thing about the store. As you can see here, I have 31 #1 draft picks packs, and that's because I believe that the packs actually carried over from last year, which is not something that I think that they've done in years past. So it was pretty exciting to see that. It helped me get a really good boost out of my team. Just to start the year. Like I said, I got guys like Goldschmidt and Edwin Diaz, and I had Reynolds because I picked the Pirates, but I'm pretty bummed about that. I'm going to hold on to some of them, but I might pull a couple here and there just to see if I can get another pitcher, reliever, or starting. Because like I said, they can be a little bit stingy with those guys early on, but they typically give you a lot of good bats. It's worth trying to invest in trying to get a decent pitcher, even if it's 4.5 stars. 5 stars obviously would be great, even in the base. It's still definitely worth it. But so far, I can say I'm really, really happy with how quickly the team kind of got off the ground. I know in years past, it's like I've had maybe 1 or 2 positions that I can't quite fill in the batting lineup, and a lot of that is because there's no auction service. So it's just who you pull. So you could get 10 amazing outfielders, but if you just don't pull a catcher, you're just not going to have a good catcher. Fortunately, I already have basically all 5 stars. Obviously, 2 of them are keepers, so I have my legend. But I'm holding over pretty well, which I'm really, really happy about, because that can actually be pretty tough to kind of conjure up and get together sometimes. So I'll show you our club right here. We're 777. We just got started this week. I think maybe I don't know when Tab actually released, but I think it was probably within the last couple of weeks. So I'm really, really pumped to start this. Got a couple of my buddies that I'm doing it with. You're more than welcome to join, but I'll tell you right now, if you don't participate in the events, you're getting the boot. Nah, we're pretty cool about it, but I mean, if you just like are gone for weeks and weeks at a time, you're probably getting kicked out. So just so you know. Right now there's a walk-off event because I'm filming this on Monday, so I'm really, really excited to kind of see these things. It looks like all of the club events are back on a schedule. So walk-off hero on Mondays, bonus game events on Tuesdays, the multi-events on Wednesdays, mystery events Thursdays, and then of course the weekend is always that Royale, which is really, really fun to have all that time. So let's actually get into it a little bit. I've already done 2 levels of the walk-off hero, but you know what, let's just do a couple here, and let's see if we can actually put something together here. We have Real Muto, a classic 12-12 game. Honestly, I think probably one of the biggest things about this game is the fact that oh wow, he got me absolutely whiffing. One of the best things about this game is the actual gameplay is so simple, but it really is fun and addicting. And I think with all the different game modes that they have, between the walk-off hero, the home run derby, the actual games, bonus games, season mode, everything, there is kind of a little bit of something here for everyone, and that's what kind of keeps me coming back over and over again. It's just something that I've really enjoyed kind of messing around with. I get into one thing, I get into another thing, even like Daily Dinger, something like that. It's really fun just to see like what we can actually do, and how much better you can actually get at the game. And obviously I have not gotten that much better so far. It's not going to get down. All right. Going to an extra, got to score. I think, honestly, the walk-off hero event was one of the hardest things to adjust to because the mechanics of hitting in the first inning are... Whoa, an error. I'm alive. The mechanics of hitting are completely different in walk-off hero than they are in any other part of the game. And as you just saw right there, like a hit like that is really uncommon in walk-off hero. Most of the hits are just like bloop singles and things like that. But in regular gameplay, you can really kind of do a whole bunch of different kinds of stuff. So it's interesting to see how those mechanics change. But I really like walk-off hero because you get through the games really quickly. You can get a whole bunch of bonus games and late round draft picks and things like that playing these games. Like you see right there, I just got a bonus game. You can do these kind of things and you get them really, really quickly. So if you ever run out of bonus games or anything like that, it's really easy to kind of get back on track with something like this. There you go. Okay, got a couple wins in a row. I mean, that's all you can really hope for. And as our walk-off hero event comes to an end, I think I'm going to close this video out too. I wanted to kind of get through this quick. I know I rushed through some things really quickly, but I just wanted to give a quick introduction to the game, my team, what it was like with keepers, what maybe your team is looking like. And I'd love to hear more about that. Tell me what your team is looking like, what guys you've pulled already, what guys you're hoping to pull as this season goes along. I know there's a couple dudes that I would love to have. Give me some pictures, man. I need the pictures. Give me the pictures. All right, folks. Take care. See you later.